How's it going, Delmarva? Thank you for tuning in. This is Chief Meteorologist Hunter Alton in the TV Delmarva Weather Center. Let's have a look at the rest of the afternoon and evening forecast. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in places across the Maryland Western Shore and Cecil County until about 9 p.m. this evening, as we're going to be looking at the potential for some thunderstorms capable of producing some damaging winds to 60 to 70 miles an hour. We may have additional watches later on. Just depends on how well organized that line of storms will be once it enters areas of the Delmarva Peninsula. But for the rest of this afternoon, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. Isolated thunderstorms possible closer towards the evening hours. Hot and humid, highs of 90 to 95 with our winds from the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we're heading in towards the overnight hours, we will be looking at partly cloudy skies, chance for some isolated thunderstorms, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. Mild and humid, 72 to 76 with our winds from the southwest at about 5 miles an hour. Now from the Storm Prediction Center, we do have a slight risk of severe weather, including areas all of Delaware, good chunk of the Maryland Eastern Shore and the Western Shore. It's a level 2 out of 5 risk, with the main threat being damaging winds with some of these thunderstorms that may move through later on tonight. Let's have a look at futurecasts. Rest of the overnight hours into the day on Tuesday. Heading in towards about 8 o'clock this evening, you can see some thunderstorms that we move through areas around like 7 o'clock or so throughout areas of the peninsula. As temperatures out ahead of that front are going to be in the 90s, and then once that moves through, heading in towards the evening hours, we're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies out there, still staying relatively mild in the upper 70s, continuing towards the morning hours tomorrow. We're going to be starting things off on a partly sunny skies, and then another warm one out there tomorrow as we get towards the afternoon hours, climbing up to about 90 degrees, and then heading in towards the evening, we could be looking at some more isolated thunderstorms that may be possible just because of this hot and humid air mass that's in place. And then heading in towards tomorrow night, we're going to be looking at more cloud cover and some more chances for some isolated showers and storms by the time we get towards Wednesday. Here's a look at the Tuesday forecast for tomorrow. Partly sunny skies, an isolated thunderstorm is possible. Hot and humid, 88 to 92 degrees with our winds from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then heading in towards the overnight hours, we got mostly cloudy skies, chance for some scattered thunderstorms with overnight lows 70 to 74 with our winds from the west at about 5 miles an hour. Let's have a look at that extended outlook. We're going to be looking at pretty much more of some isolated pop-up showers and storms heading in towards the midweek, with temperatures hanging out around 90 degrees. We actually cool down a few degrees as we get a little bit closer towards this upcoming weekend. Highs will be in the low to mid 80s once we get towards your Saturday, with the introduction of more isolated storms by the time we're heading in towards the following week.